You're watching Fox Friday.
50 years ago, Navy pilot Adam MacArthur was abducted by aliens. Now, he's returned with an incredible mission.
Things are happening. Things that could affect the course of history. And I have to interfere before it's too late.
What did he want with those records? Clearly, those are the people that he's targeting.
I know that you're receiving signals from deep space because I'm hearing them too.
Whatever is generating these signals is getting closer.
This is war, and I'm the last line of defense.
What advice put on that rocket?
A thermonuclear laser.
If they use that weapon, they'll start a war.
It's beautiful, isn't it, Melissa?
I like the moving lights.
Like the cars?
Yeah, it looks like the Disney Electrical Parade. Danny, I wish I could do what you do.
You will. All the work I do is with my brain, and yours works just fine.
Except it can't talk to my muscles.
Oh, but it's how you use your mind that's important, right?
Right. Danny, I wish that you were my brother.
You're just saying that.
No.
Advanced work in the study of brainwaves. Personal background: abusive father, multiple foster homes, college dropout. Last seen entering a cult in Los Angeles, California.
It's almost time, Melissa.
Could I do it, please?
You remember the password?
Uh-huh. Wow.
Wait. There's more?
The landing site?
You bet.
You have violated U.S. airspace. If you do not land immediately, we will be forced to shoot you down. It's coming right at us! You are red and free to engage unknown. Locked and loaded. It's a hit! What did you see? Unidentified, sir. An unidentified flying object.
How the hell do you expect me to explain this one to the Congressional Investigation Committee, Vaz? Your happy trigger finger went and triggered off another Waco. I need to come up with some answers, and fast.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, sir. I simply explained that the suspect, Adam MacArthur, took refuge within the cult, and you had no choice but
Don't you understand the position I'm in here? This had national press coverage. It can't be swept away. It was broadcast on national television.
Perhaps the senator thinks that we should have knocked and asked if MacArthur could come out and play.
Oh, shut up, Vice. Senator, this is what you've got to do. You tell him that Colonel Vice was in California for the launching of the Extra-Atmospheric Radio Telescope. Now explain that to him, Vice. Start talking.
The telescope was successfully launched. The unidentified object being tracked was on a clear course toward Earth. MacArthur joined Omega, an abduction cult, in an attempt to avoid capture.
How are you feeling? Simple words, but filled with humanity. And that's the irony. It wasn't until I was taken that I found someone who cared enough to ask. After my abduction, I'd realized that I'd been called, and I at last knew my purpose. You don't have to be an abductee to join our community. Many of our members have not had an encounter, but they have found true peace and a deeper meaning in their lives. And as we wait for the glorious day when we will ascend, we rejoice in these simple gifts. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Every member is treasured for his or her contribution.
Hello, friend. How are you feeling today?
Pretty good, thanks. What's playing?
Leave behind the emptiness of your current life and join us.
Channel Omega, our own television broadcast.
Special skills.
All our members get to speak to the public as often as they'd want. Imagine really being heard by all those people.
Must be very gratifying.
It is. What's your name?
Adam.
Are you interested in joining our community? Adam.
Hello, Adam. Let me buzz you in.
The Omega. We had dismissed this cult as a group of fanatics. We're not sure whether MacArthur joined Omega or Omega joined MacArthur. Either way, it was a deal with the devil.
Welcome, Adam. We've been expecting you. I'm Catherine, your facilitator. Please, come in. It's my job to help you get settled into our little group. So if you have any questions or worries, needs, just ask.
Okay.
Let me take you on a quick tour before I show you your room. This is our school. Eventually, you'll be given a work assignment that best suits your skills, but for the first couple of days, we want you to just get comfortable. Over here, we're planting a vegetable garden. We're short a green thumb or two if you're interested.
I've been told I have a way with plants.
Well, good. I'll keep it in mind. Please, come over here. We also broadcast our television channel through our webpage on the internet.
Global access, amazing thing.
Yes, we get well over 1,000 hits a day. Please, come this way. Now, this is your room. It only has one TV, but you get 4 channels at once.
3 more than I need.
This is for you. We'll go to the bank once you fill out the power of attorney.
I don't have a bank.
Oh, well, where do you keep your assets?
Guess I don't have any. Is that a problem?
No, absolutely not. We believe that everyone has something to contribute, that we're all here for a reason, and we'll find yours.
Mommy? My music box broke.
Oh.
And Danny's too busy to fix it.
Okay, sweetie, I'm coming. Adam, relax and get settled in. There's snacks in the kitchen and dinner's at 7. Oh, and be sure to stop by the studio. Thomas will want to greet you. Here, let me see that.
There are whole days I can't remember. Lost. From the time I was 6 or 7, they'd come. They'd take me. Thomas says my pain was caused because I didn't understand. Thomas helped me face my abduction and rechannel my energy. Life is harder for those of us who've been taken. But when the great day comes, we will be released into joy. Thomas loves me. Loves us all. Can I help you?
Lots of
Go ahead and recalibrate.
bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Ah, Adam, welcome. We're very glad to have you join us.
Glad to be here, Thomas.
We're about to tape some new members. You can be next. Just talk about whatever's on your mind.
I don't think I'm ready.
Who is? None of us is prepared for this existence. That's why it's so important to focus on the future, on the sign. And then we will begin the rapture, our ascent to joy. Thanks to Danny.
No, thanks to you.
As soon as Danny's work is finished, we'll prepare the landing site, the ship will land, and we'll begin our journey. We're close, so close I can feel it. Now you have work to do, young man. Carry on.
What sign are you waiting for, Thomas?
Come. See for yourself. We can tune into every terrestrial broadcast signal. When the sign comes, we'll catch it. Now it's time for your testimonial. Testimonials are an important responsibility, Eddie. Come on.
Hello. I've just arrived, and I'd like to say how impressed and touched I am. Everyone's so accepting of me. I'm a stranger. I guess that's what it's about. Accepting strangers and providing a family. And I haven't been with my own family in a very long time.
She's gonna be okay, all right? Hold on, you're gonna be fine. It's a seizure. She has cerebral palsy, and sometimes her brain misfires, and it's gonna be okay, Missy. I promise. All right, Missy? It's gonna be okay. Easy. Thank you. I'm Danny.
It's nice to meet you, Danny. You can call me Adam.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome, Alyssa. Some hi-fi setup.
No, it's not.
You don't know a lot, do you?
I see. Don't be rude.
Sorry.
That's okay. Electronics sure have changed a lot since I was a kid. Did you learn all this in school?
I spent 2 years at Caltech before I came here.
Modified the focal point.
Thought you said you didn't know very much about this stuff.
Quick study.
Yeah, well, I'm working on destructive interference. You know, how like you use a sound to cancel out another sound.
No.
All right, I'll show you. Go bang that drum over there. All right, Missy. Now, do it again.
How do you know that?
I created the exact opposite noise. So when the two sound waves mix, they cancel each other out. Okay, now try this. And aim it right there.
There? You're blocking the light waves.
No. Not blocking. Canceling. I'm creating the exact opposite light waves. So when the two meet, they cancel each other out too. Pretty neat, huh?
You're making anti-television. That's a great idea.
Actually, I'm not just working with light and sound waves. I can do it with electricity too. And other stuff.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Thomas, quick, it's a sign!
There it is, the sign!
Patch into deck B. Rotate immediately.
I can feel it. It's time. I know it is. I just know it.
Yes, Davy Hyde has hooked the fish again. That's 4 good hits. Gives Davy Hyde about 10 pounds. Way to go, Davy. He hung in there.
Daniel. You're behind schedule.
Yep.
You've been wasting time today, not concentrating. When the sign comes, we must be ready.
I know, Tom. I'm sorry. It takes time.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. All of us work hard to give you a home and a family. All we ask in return is that you do your part. Is that too much to ask? That you show some consideration, some respect for the rest of us? And make a contribution to this family? Is it?
Hello? I've just arrived. And I've got to say how touched I am. Everyone's been so accepting of me. And I'm a stranger to them.
We got another one that's looking for the dysfunctional family he's never had.
I guess that's what it's all about.
Grab that frame.
Accepting strangers.
Can do.
Cross-check this with FBI subversives. Modem it to Washington right away. I want an ID on this guy before morning. Something about him makes my nose twitch.
These agents have filed formal complaints about you with the Congressional Investigation Committee.
On what grounds?
Sabotaging Bureau operations by abusing your NSA jurisdiction.
As far as I'm concerned, nothing's out of my jurisdiction, Senator.
Sounds like that's part of the problem, Colonel.
Look, Vice, just explain exactly what happened. We'll decide how to spin it to the investigation committee.
We were finishing procedures on Eagle 1 when I received word of a power outage in Los Angeles.
Colonel, you might want to take a look at this. A third of Los Angeles was blacked out last night.
Heat wave will do that, Sergeant. Folks just have to crack open a few more windows.
That's not all, sir. NSA satellite picked it up. All the lights in a 5-mile radius were out, except for that.
Sweet mother.
What is it, sir?
Ex-Marcia spot.
Colonel?
It's a landing strip.
Sergeant Roberts?
Sir, an Agent Lawson just modemed a picture of MacArthur to Washington. Wilcox is heading straight to Los Angeles.
And so are we. This is Vice.
I'd like to say how impressed and touched I am. Everyone's so accepting of me. And I'm a stranger to
I take
them.
it you know him.
I guess that's what it's all about.
Not as well as we'd like to, ma'am.
What's your interest, Lawson?
I might ask you the same.
Ladies first.
Watch yourself, Agent. Southern charm makes me break out in hives.
Goes by the name of Adam MacArthur.
Alias?
The assumed identity of a dead man. We believe he's a highly trained assassin.
And he came to the right place. I got this tape of him off Channel Omega.
Which is?
A television broadcast from the estate across the street. We've been monitoring them for almost a week.
Naughty movies?
Techno-terrorism disguised as religion. They're a UFO cult. Use the channel to spread the word.
No law against televangelism.
But there is a law against blacking out a city of 3.5 million people.
Could you turn that down, please?
Sure.
How are they involved?
We traced the power disruption to their house.
What'd they do? Plug in too many toasters?
What kind of technology makes that possible?
If I knew that, I could get a warrant and go in.
Why do you think MacArthur showed up here?
Well, I could feel your hat was conjecture, but it still wouldn't fit.
How long before you have the goods to go in?
We're almost there. As long as you 3 cowboys don't spook him into doing something stupid, we should have a warrant in 24 hours.
Spook them? They don't already know that you're here?
Not a clue.
3 new FBI agents.
Yeah, they arrived this morning.
When the sign comes, we must proceed with the rapture. Nothing must stop us. You understand that, Danny, don't you? You'll have your project completed in time, won't you?
Yes, Thomas.
How are you feeling?
My music box won't play.
Maybe it's all tired out.
But it's not fair. It's not even old. My dad gave it to me before my mom and I left.
Let me take a look.
Thanks, Adam. You're just like Danny. He takes care of me.
You spend a lot of time with Danny.
Sure, somebody's got to help him with this project and stuff. Since the new transmitter showed up, it's going to happen real soon. And he's got to be ready.
What's happening really soon?
We all go up into the spaceship. Mama says the men in the spaceship will help my brain so my muscles can work.
Is that why she brought you here?
Uh-huh. But the bad men across the street don't want us to go, so that's why Thomas has guns.
Thomas has guns?
Everybody gets one if the bad men come.
Let's hope that doesn't happen, okay?
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It works. I knew you could do it. I knew it. I'm gonna go show Mom right now.
He never, well, no one ever really truly saw me, who I was deep inside. That I wasn't worthless. That my life could mean something. That I could help my disabled daughter. To believe in limitless possibilities.
It's not all crap.
I've learned that
This
I
woman
am
got
not
out of an
bound.
abusive relationship and found
not perfect,
unconditional love and support.
I am valid.
And we all need a
All of
little
us
unconditional love and
are
support, Laura.
Every day by the love
What's the
and
matter?
support of
Wilcox don't hug you enough?
I was at the end of my rope when I found
They have an interesting message about this life being a classroom. How we're all
be us.
learning.
Good golly, Miss Molly, you getting brainwashed. Not that you got a whole lot of brain to wash.
Without bound, without limits. That's what it means to belong here. And we welcome all who would join us. All of my new family.
You're working hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. I've almost got the wave generator finished, but I'm not done with the program to run it, and I've got to finish
Before the mothership comes. It's important that you listen to me right now. There is no mothership.
It's ridiculous. Of course there is. I've been there. Thomas says it's coming back.
I know Thomas is like a father to you.
Thomas loves me. He would never lie to me.
I'm not saying he's lying. I'm saying maybe he's wrong.
He's not wrong. He was abducted too, just like I was.
You weren't abducted, and neither was Thomas.
Yes, I was. You don't know, okay?
I do know, because I was taken. I've been with them.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're lying.
I need your scanner. Open your eyes, Danny. See what happened to me.
Who are you?
Take a look at this, quick.
Hang on. I'll be right there.
My son, do you know what you have witnessed?
Did you see it too?
It was the sign, Daniel. The sign. It's him. He is the messenger. Let the rapture begin.
Any sign of Vise?
No, sir.
Let's hope it stays that way.
He's been sniffing us out a little quicker than we've been sniffing him out. How you figure he does that?
I suspect he has a friend inside the Bureau.
You're not going to believe this. The Omega just declared MacArthur their messenger from the mothership.
Turn it up. Let's hear it.
In a way, not even I could have anticipated. The sign has come, not as a signal, but incarnate. The sign has been made flesh in the form of a man, who we know and have welcomed into our community as Adam. Now we must show our faith. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Joy hovers overhead, waiting for our signal of readiness, of acceptance. Daniel's work is almost done. Soon, very soon, we will rise into rapture.
What have you finished? What are you working on?
Electroencephalographic signals.
Brainwaves.
I've designed a destructive interference signal that'll cancel all wave fields within a 2-mile radius of the transmitting antenna.
Everyone in that radius will die. Why would you want that?
Thomas says we have to clear.
Thomas is wrong.
Thomas says we have to clear the landing area of contamination.
By killing everyone?
Not us, silly.
The whole studio's shielded. We'll be safe in here.
The symbol of the coming unification is at hand. Welcome, the messenger.
Thomas has told you that I am the messenger, that I bring you the sign that the mothership is ready to accept you, and you believe him. Do you believe me? Do you believe that I bring you the truth? This is a critical point in our history, and I am a messenger, but I'm not bringing the message that you're expecting. This plan for the rapture, taking of innocent lives, is wrong.
Thomas!
Sweet mother, look at here.
Over there.
Who the hell is that?
This is supposed to be a covert surveillance, Vise. Why don't you just advertise your presence on the side of a billboard?
You're just jealous because mine's bigger than yours.
You are compromising a very delicate operation here.
What's delicate? MacArthur's inside, and I'm going to get him.
What is with you, Vise? Are you afraid that if we catch him first, we'll find out the truth?
The truth is, you have no idea how dangerous MacArthur really is. His actions jeopardize the security of this whole country.
Daniel! Where is he? Where's Daniel? Daniel! Daniel! When will it be ready?
A day, maybe 2 days.
That's not good enough!
It takes time, Thomas. The wave generator's unstable.
You're jeopardizing everything. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
I didn't hear you.
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
Yes, Thomas.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Thomas.
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Sir, everything's in place, sir. We could be ready to deploy at your command.
You hear that, Lawson? I'm going in with or without your feeble crew.
I'll notify Agent Wilcox.
You do that. Make sure you save my box seat.
Danny, are you okay?
Thomas is under an immense amount of pressure. Sometimes he loses his temper. I can take it.
Come here. Danny, listen to me. I have a computer disk that contains the names of people who have the power to change the course in history, and you are one of those people.
I know. I'm making it possible for the rapture.
No, not that. Your work with brain manipulation will revolutionize medicine. You're on the wrong path.
My path is with Thomas.
Your path is to develop new treatments for people with neuro disorders like Melissa.
I can't help Missy.
Cerebral palsy is caused by the brain's inability to control muscle movement. Now, when you discover how to permanently redirect brainwave activity, you will change the world.
But Thomas said the mothership is our salvation, our destiny. He said I was chosen because of my abduction.
It's natural to bury a painful reality under a more palatable fantasy, Danny.
You're lying. You're testing my faith.
I'm not lying. You know I'm not. It's your turn.
What are you talking about?
It's time to see the truth, Danny. This is your real father.
Are you a moron?
This is why you'd rather think you were abducted.
Moron! Moron! Danny! Stop! Wait!
Hey!
What do I do now?
We get out of here, Danny.
I can't.
Of course you can.
No, I mean, I can't leave. They always know where I am.
We thought it was better to keep Danny safe at all times. His work is so crucial.
So exciting. I know. So what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to bring my baseball with me. I'm going to bring my baseball. Okay, but we
How can this be the sign? He can't be the messenger.
He is. He must be.
He betrayed us. He tried to take Danny away.
The taking of human form has given him the weakness of human flesh, which he was not prepared for. We must begin the rapture immediately, before any more members lose their resolve. Danny?
I can't.
You must. I will not let you stop us. Please, Danny, don't make me hurt you.
So kill me then, Thomas. It won't solve your problem. The program is password protected.
How could you betray your family? Do it!
No.
Danny?
Melissa, Danny can't remember his password, but you know what it is, don't you, honey? Come on, what's Danny's password?
Missy, don't.
You have to tell me. It's very important. Danny's just scared, that's all. But you're not scared, sweetie. No, you're a big girl.
Mommy?
Remember why I brought you here? Because it was the only way to help make you better. But I can't make you better unless you tell me the password. Please, sweetheart. We have to go to the mothership.
The password's Missy.
Catherine! Thomas, don't! Thomas, don't!
It's working. What the hell is that?
We're moving. Let's go.
All right, let's move it out now! Mobilize! Wait for order! Take your position!
Take out the tower now.
Clear! Clear!
Okay. Go! 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 Let's move it! Go! Come on!
Get out! We need to take out more trucks! Get your shell!
We cannot stop the rapture. We must defend ourselves.
This is Colonel James Blythe of the NSA! You are ordered to surrender Adam MacArthur! Immediately!
Where is he?
We must protect the messenger.
Send MacArthur out and no one will get hurt! I repeat, send out MacArthur!
Those full automatic.
Designated break-in. Take safety! Take extra clips! Everyone get through weapon! We need more firepower now!
Somebody help me. Mommy, help me, please.
I don't know where she is. She's not here with the other kids.
We'll find her. Let's go this way. This way! Get down!
Let's go! Move in!
We couldn't have done this the easy way, huh, boys?
You see MacArthur?
Yeah, I got him tucked in my back pocket.
No one goes in.
Put the gun down, Catherine.
Where's Missy?
She's safe inside with Thomas.
Let us in. It's over.
It's not over. I'm gonna help my little girl. Thomas will make it work.
It can't work. They've knocked the antenna down. If Thomas tries to restart the wave generator, it's gonna feed back into the studio.
No!
Missy! Missy! No! Help us! Help us!
Mommy's here. Don't die, sweetie. Please don't die.
It's my fault. It's my fault, everything. Thomas, Missy.
Her pulse is fading.
I killed them.
How'd you do that with the girl?
I can't explain that to you, Sarah.
You know me?
I need your help.
That's rich. You need my help. Are you Adam MacArthur?
No, he disappeared in 1947.
Then who are you?
Somebody with a destiny to fulfill. Now you're part of it.
Don't move. None of you. Stay where you are.
We're running out of time here, Sarah.
Where the hell's my backup? Hurry! Hurry, let's go! Oh! Mommy!
Help me!
Still fancy joining?
I got the Federal Bureau of Unconditional Love.
What say we get a little something to eat?
On me.
Lordy, it's a national holiday.
Tell me, what happened to you in the studio?
Nothing. Just played firefighter, that's all.
I was hoping maybe you, cornered MacArthur.
Turned out he wasn't even in there.
Just ask that you keep a tighter rein on him.
No problem.
I'm gonna take a big hit here.
You'll be all right.
For your sake, I better be.
You're skating on thin ice, Colonel. Jeopardizing the NSA's reputation for a bunch of stargazing cult lunatics? Need I remind you, stripes can come off.
They may be kooks, but they didn't have it wrong, sir. Something's out there. Something's coming.
Vice.
And sooner than you fools think.
Next Friday on The Visitor.
Time is running out. You saw me, didn't you? For the first time in 30 years.
How did you do that?
You were assigned to a classified government project.
He assisted in a program analyzing objects of unknown origin, extraterrestrial artifacts.
What happened to those pieces, Ben? I need to find those pieces.
What are these things?
Find MacArthur so you'll have your answer.
Now. The time is near for the millennium on Fox.